What's happening? Whoa! I'm out of focus. Holy shit, what was that? Lord! What's happening? This is your Vape at 5. I'm your host. I'm BlackCat. Today, we have an unbelievable special treat for you, for me, for everyone. We are featuring the one and only MindForge. So, this week will be a special week. When I first started this show, I never, I didn't know how many people would actually watch it. I didn't think anybody would really get into it. I don't know. I really enjoy building. It's something that has meant a tremendous amount to me in my life. Something that helped me a lot of the times that, especially when coming out of rehab and going through, alcohol rehabilitation and things of that nature and recovery. Building was like the one thing I clung to, and I really tried to learn as much about it as I possibly could. The person we're featuring this week, Yui MindForge, is and he, goes without any kind of introduction. Everybody knows who he is. He's a pillar in the building community. Arguably the best builder in the world. I mean, I think he would probably argue that he's not. He's a very humble person. I think a lot of people would argue that he is, and I'm not going to say he is or he isn't, but I'll say that he's held in the regard of being one of the best there ever is, will be, ever. So having him on the show is it's unbelievable honor for me. Somebody that, like, when I first started building, that's what I was. I hours watching his videos, trying to figure out how he was doing things, and the preciseness of everything that he does. And if you ever take a few minutes to watch Yui's videos, everything is so precise and perfect. I mean, I can't think of a term to describe his work, his craftsmanship, other than perfect. Everything is perfect. And it's what we all strive for in building. So that is what I'm going to do. This week we're going to do, we're just going to see how it goes. Today I'm going to do about 20 minutes of a feature. Tomorrow I'll probably do some more. The guy has over 1,000 posts on his Instagram page. So there's no way we're going to be able to get through everything. And I wish I could, but we probably won't. We're just going to go through. What I hope to do is to kind of spark the interest in, and then you go in and take your time and go through everything that this man has done in building and for this community. So how's everybody doing, man? It's Monday. I'll tell you, I didn't know. I really honestly almost had to cancel the show, and I drove home and I had another headache, and I don't know what is going on. I told the wife, she's like worried. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm like, I really don't know. But I just had another headache. Same thing, man. Like right here. I was talking about last week. I had one, and I was like, I don't know if I can do it, So I was like, well, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I came home and I took some aspirin and a little bit of coffee, and I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to rock and roll. At least give it my best shot. All right, guys, why don't we do this? We're gonna say hi to everybody, and then I've got a little vape mail. I'm gonna open up here something I'm very excited about. Oh, got something new today. Check me out. How fancy I am! Look at that. That is the SX Mini SL class, 21700, 2700, and 18650. I got a 21700 in it. When you put a 21700 in it, goes up to 100 watts. I've actually got it in bypass mode, which is beats all reasoning to have this chip in it, but it's kind of how I run. And reason being is my build on here is about a point, and it goes out to the thousandth of for your resistance, which is so nice. It's a 0.1035. So you can dial it like right in, but just absolutely beautiful. So love this thing. I didn't get they have several different versions of this mod. It's just a beautiful, fits perfectly in the hand. I really am liking it so far, but it comes in a couple different, has the stab wood, 3 stab wood editions. I'm not really a stab wood guy, even though they're really pretty. I just like the plain colors. So I went with the black. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm really excited to have it. It's a nice little mod. It's really pretty much the nicest mod I've ever bought. So pretty happy to have it. All right, let's go through and say hi to everybody and get this show started. What do you say? Anarchy Coiled, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are back, sir. Andy ChanVapes, what's up, Andy? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Ben, how you been, Ben? Good to see you, man. Glad you're back. I got a good show for you today. I hope you enjoy. BlackCatWhiteFace Vapes, that's me. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna do this fucking show. Blind Jay, what's up, Blind Jay? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here, sir. Bones, the skater. What's up, Bones? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Cameron, the alien-making fool, Denley. What's up, alien? How you doing, Cameron? Great to see you, man. I'm glad you're here. Charles, what's up, Charles? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Happy you made it. Clint, he's not on my fucking lawn. Johnson. Good to see you, Clint. How you doing, man? Clutch. What's up, Clutch? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. DB. What's up, DB? How you doing, man? Did I see it was your birthday yesterday or today? Is it today? Well, happy birthday regardless, man. Go Bucks. Happy you're here. You're going to have a great show today, man. Happy you showed up. Eli on fire. What's up, brother? How you been, man? Great to see you. Glad you're here. Fabian. What's up, Fabian? How you doing? Good to see you. Greg Schultz. What's up, Greg? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here, sir. Jane. There she is. G.I. Jane. What's up, Jane? How you doing, hon? Great to see you. I'm very pleased you are here. Thank you for joining, hon. Got one of your favorite people on here today. Both you guys are two of my favorite people, and really going to have fun time today. Jay is bored. He's back. What's up, Jay? Good to see you, man. Glad you are here, man. Missed you. Kim, what's up, Kim? How you doing, hon? Great to see you. Glad you're here. The mighty Zogberg. What's up, Zogberg? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Oh, look who's here. Man of the Hour, Tower of Power, Mindforge in the house. What's up, Yui? Yui, hey, gonna do my best to explain every your bills today. Help me out. If I mess anything up, just be like, no, dummy, that's not what I did. And just put in the chat what it was. But thank you for showing up. Thank you for this week, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Absolutely love you, man. Thank you so much. Mrs. Polka Vase. What's up? Hello, Mrs. Polka. Good to see you. I've never seen you here before, but I'm glad you're here. You know, polka, is it pokey or polka? Is it pokey? Like polka is like a dance, isn't it? Polish dance? I think so. Well, I hope we can do some of that later. I'd like to. If you could teach me, I would appreciate that. Nick! He didn't even bring in Lou Ferrigno today. He brought in the Nick Fennick thing. How you doing, Nick? Great to see you, man. Glad you're here. Not the first Kyle Jones. Probably won't be the last. He's my favorite. You're my favorite, Kyle Jones, sir. Glad you're here. OMG, what's up, OMG? Good to see you, man. Otis Redding Church. What's up, OR Church? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Rob Wiggles, he's back for more. Good to see you, Rob. How you doing, man? Tim, Saturation Station. Good to see you, brother. I knew you'd be here today. Huge fan of Mindforge as I am. Glad you're here, man. Simple Vapes. What's up, Scotty? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Subaru Vape Nerd. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Taking a motherfucking Voop with Smith. What's up, Smith? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Bristol, what's up, man? Good to see you, Bristol. Glad you are here. Todd Black. What's up, Todd Black? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Vaping with D. What's up, D? How you doing, man? Great to see you. I'm glad you're here, buddy. And my man with the plan, man with the end of the day, bam. V-Dog 55 coming at you 3D. All right, got a little something for you, and then we're going to get this show on the road. Loyal the Coil, what's up, dude? How you doing? All right. Got some vape mail in today. This vape mail was sent to me by a gentleman. You all know him. He's got a new RDA out. I don't know if you knew that. His name is Big D Coils. Oh, he got me a little, oh, there's his coils. There's something else in here. What could it be? Oh, it is what I thought it was. The Gollum RDA. The Gollum RDA. Now, I think you remember me mentioning a while back that if you have, when I feature someone, if you have a device or something you're selling, RDA or something like that, anything, that I will bump you in the queue and I will move you up to the release. Well, this has been released, but I haven't reviewed it yet. So we're going to move Big D Coils into next week and we're going to review the Golem. So that will bump everybody down one. And I apologize to everybody, but it is, you know, I said there's two ways that I can move somebody in. One, if you have a release of something, then I'll put you in, which is, this is, I believe it's released, but still new. Or if it's Nick. Now, I say Nick can bump people if he wants to, just because it's Nick. But Golem RDA. So I will review this on Wednesday next week. Very excited. I'm going to get a build in it probably tonight or tomorrow. And then I don't even know if I want to mess with this. It's so nicely wrapped. Some coils from Big D that will be in the giveaway. So I will put both of these over here. I still have to inventory some things. So I will set those over there until I get my inventory done. These, make sure I get this over here too. All right. That is that. Everybody is eagerly anticipating this, the feature, I can tell, and I am too. I am so excited to do this. It'll be so much fun. All right, guys. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead. It's 5:15ish. I'm going to go ahead and get into this, and then we'll break. I'll probably do a build for Wednesday's giveaway. Now, the giveaways this week are going to be a touch different. I have a set of coils and 2 single coils from Yui that I'm going to be giving away. So it's 4. I believe it's 4 or 5 total coils I'm going to be giving away this week. The other ones I inventoried, so not going to be giving those away. But we're not going to do 3 sets on Friday. So probably what I'll do is give a set away, or give like maybe a coil away on Wednesday. You have to remember, these are like gold. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just going to give 3 sets to one person. It's just not fair. So I'm going to split them up between people, and I'll throw a couple sets of coils in there as well to kind of make up for it. But we're looking to give away, I'll give a set of my coils on Wednesday with the giveaway that we do where you put your number in below. And then on Friday, it will be a full set and probably another coil if you repost Yui's page, MindForge's page, which is listed below. And it's always going to be the same, guys. Go to his page, repost a pic from MindForge's page with the hashtag BlackCatFam. Make sure you tag MindForge in it as well so that he knows that that way you're giving credit to the builder in your repost. All right, guys. So let's take it down to the laptop and let's go through MindForge's page. All right, here we go. There he is. Germany's finest, Mr. Mindforge. The guy has almost 22,000 followers. Can you believe that? He only follows 454 people, and one of those is BlackCat, which I think is fucking awesome. So a few things to mention. MindForge is a very proud member of the build mode build team. I believe they are the original. I believe build mode is the original build team in this craft. They have a lot of videos on YouTube. Really some unique videos, building videos. There's one, a gentleman standing on a beach building. It is one of the coolest build videos I've ever seen. He's also, one thing about Yui, that he's an expert photographer, and you'll notice that with his photos on his page here. He has a shop there in Germany, Green Island Vapor Shop. I tried to put a link into that down below, but I couldn't get it to actually work on the computer I was using. So I will update that for the remainder on this episode and for the remainder of the week. He is also a member of Team Goon, which if you didn't see, Goon is coming out with a new Goon. All right, so let's start out here. We're just going to start with this one. This is a photo that I reposted yesterday. So what you have here is, first off, just absolutely look at the photography of this build. It is, I mean, it just blows me away. The clarity, the perfect lighting. You can see everything clearly, and you have to remember this is something that is no bigger than your fingernail. So I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. As far as the build goes, it is a binary variation. He has a piece of round wire that he's corrugated. He's laid that on top of it. Appears to be 6 pieces. He then framed that with a larger piece of ribbon. You'll see that's how you get the maybe 0.2 versus 0.3. He then staggered 4 pieces, I would assume, of ribbon and fused it. Now look, okay, so when I talk about perfect, this is what I'm talking about. There is 0 spacing between, I mean, it almost looks fake. It really almost looks like it's something that was made out like a CAD drawing or something, because there is no spacing. And I can 100% guarantee you these are real because I have them. I don't have this exact one, but I have ones that are just as unbelievable. Look at the spacing. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect all the way. So his first fuse was to pull this parabolic together. He then put 2 more pieces of ribbon on the outside and fused it again. Absolutely beautiful, man. I mean, it's perfect. Here's a whiteout shot of another, looks like he has a staple in the middle. He framed that with with 2 pieces of ribbon, then staggered 4 pieces of ribbon, dual fuse stagger. He then skipped dual fused it with a piece of round wire on the outside. Again, no spacing at all. Everything is nice and tight. Like, keep thinking of the word tight, because everything he does is super tight. There is no spacing, no flaws at all. Perfectly all the way through. Even look at the Clapton on the staple. Everything is perfect. Another picture of this one, but again against a black background. You can see how perfect everything is. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And again, the photography, getting that type of shot is, I mean, there's a handful of people on Earth that can get that shot. I mean, just such a combination of all the skills you need in this craft. Precision, you know, an eye, photography eye, the execution of the photography, the execution of the build. I mean, everything is just perfect. It's just perfect. Look at this. Nice drip shot. Okay, where to start? So let's start with the build. All right, so the build is a pitchfork. It is the thing with the pitchfork. Now, let me talk about is you want to keep your lines straight, and that you can tell they're straight by the amount of spacing in between the fuses. His spacing is absolutely perfect. There's no, everything is pointed the exact same way. All his fuses are exactly the same way. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. Now, move on to the color that he got off of this shot. You got a beautiful gold into that purple, into the blue, back into the purple, back to the gold. I mean, if you look here, you can see the gold with purple and blue over the blue on this side. You can actually tell how the coil was heating when he test fired it. Adding the cotton to give you that nice canvas or contrast in color against that color build, and then the perfect drop shot. Perfect drip. I mean, got that nice ball. And it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is, and I believe that's a layer cake RDA. When you're building, when you get into this game, a picture like that is your ultimate end goal. That is what you're trying to do when you're building, 100%. Staggered in variation. Oh, well, actually, it's just a staggered in. Not just a staggered in. 8 ply 0.3. He staggered 8 plies of ribbon, 0.3. He then put 2 pieces of round wire on the outside and reframed it. I mean, the key to this build is there's no spacing in between your fuse here on the ribbon and equal amount of space on the outside on the frame. And yeah, that's absolutely perfect. That's as good as it gets. Whoops, did I go? Hopefully I can go back. There we go. All right, great. My favorite build, the Alien. It's frame. So these are Fralien or a frame staple Alien. I don't know how many ply he has in it, but it's I would guess 8 pieces maybe. Again in the layer cake RDA. Absolutely beautiful. And look at the photography. You can actually see the machining in the metal, the lines the machining did in the metal. And this is a really, really high end. Well, I wouldn't say it's a mid to high end RDA. I mean this is a I'm not sure the price range, but it is a more high end RDA. Very excellent. The machining on it is excellent. Beautiful build on there. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. Again, you look at the curve he has in his Alien. Absolutely perfect, man. Another pitchfork. That I believe he's got 0.5 ribbon laying horizontally instead of vertically in the middle. 42 gauge. Holy God. That's 42 gauge. Wow. Okay. 0.9 by 0.3 square wire. That's what that is. So that is a 0.9 by 0.3 square wire. Framed, it looks like, by 2 pieces of round wire. His first fuse would have been 2 pieces of ribbon and then a larger round wire on this side. The pitchfork, you're looking for these fuses to all be going the exact same way. And you can see that everything is at that same angle all the way through. No spacing at all on the outside frame. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Some of these more abstract photos that he takes here, I mean, just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, you can see the actual heat treatment on the metal here, where you've got these little light blue into the purple, the gold mixing with the purple there. Unbelievable. Those little heat spots as the metal starts to color. That's a Macro Monday. If you've ever heard of Macro Monday, that's what that is. Another pitchfork. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard. I'll say the pitchfork is the hardest build. It's the hardest build. If you could, to do it right. To do a pitchfork may not be, it's staggering and patience and things like that. But to do it right, it is an extremely difficult build. Yui won't admit this, but this is his original concept, or he was the first person to do it, and he does it perfectly. All his fuses going the exact same way. He almost has them all lined up here on the coil closest to us, almost like one straight line, which I don't know how he did that, but that is freaking amazing. This is the Aladdin RDA by Keys Official. I have not heard of this little single coil RDA. Corrugated pitchfork. Look how big his corrugated piece is. That's amazing. I mean, that is a huge corrugate in there. Again, everything's perfect. Everything is absolutely perfect in the build. He's got a better picture of it right here. Little color shot. That's just amazing. How the blue goes into the purple there. I mean, that is a work of art to me. That's just a work of art. Beautiful. Now, if I get speechless here after a while, then just ignore me. I wish I had a better vocabulary because I to describe all this. Okay. Um, a I don't. Would you call this a double barrel? Is this a double barrel? I believe where you have the two. I think that's what you would call this. Um, being that you have two staggered pieces, four pieces of ribbon on either side, four pieces in the middle. Your first stagger is brought with your round wire frame on the side. You do it on the same on this side. Then four pieces in the middle, and you put your final fuse through. What you're looking for in this build is spacing. Again, you're always looking for spacing. You want your spacing to be extremely tight. And that's what you got here. Now, under this type of magnification, you can see any flaws in it. And right there, there's no flaws. There's none. It is perfect. All his spacing on the round wire is perfect all the way through. I mean, there's nothing. It is absolutely perfect. Again, it's almost like he drew. It's almost like it's drawn in CAD because there's nothing absolutely. It is absolutely perfect. Let's take a look at this. That's sick. That is sick. Look how he gets the magnification off of the drip shot there. A pitchfork binary build. I mean, what do you say? It's perfect. The coloring on the metal, everything. The photography, the action, the drip action that he got it in that perfect, the cotton, everything. Everything's perfect. Oh, this is a great photo. This is the one that we just looked at, which was, I believe I called it the double barrel. I'm not sure, Yui, if you can just tell me. I don't know if that's exactly what it is. So I apologize. But here's a color shot of that. Look at the different colors he gets. He has such great photography skills that he can get all the different colors on this. I love that there's this one piece of metal that burned through its colors before all the other ones did. Kind of stands out there. Almost looks out of place, but freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome, man. Now let's just look at some of his photography here. CS1 Squonk by Mass Mods, a beautiful Squonk mod. Absolutely beautiful Squonk mod. I love it. Isn't that just a fantastic picture? I love that tip, that dock tip. It's fucking bad as shit, man. Here's the picture I reposted. Almost pulled it up again. It's so beautiful. All right, here we go. I don't know if this one is... Oh, Vaping Aussie. So this is Vaping Aussie. That's old Mac's calls. If you remember Mac when we did the Vaping Aussie a few weeks ago, during the first, during the Shytots week. Look at that. 6-core stagger fuse Clapton. Now, what to look for on this? What we're looking for? We're looking for how tight your stagger is. Okay. That's as tight as it gets. I think the most impressive thing is that as you look off of the stagger here and look into how perfectly aligned all his staggers are, just unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable. And I think I have this coil. I actually do. Yeah, I do have this coil. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah, I have that one. Fucking crazy. Here we go. Little groove fused. Got this in his Goon 1.5. One of my one of my favorite builds of all time, and one of the builds that really motivated me into building was the Groove Fused, and I think it's just an absolutely gorgeous coil. I love that it almost looks, to me, it reminds me of like a caterpillar or something, and I don't know why I find that so neat, but I just really do. Again, a color shot. He's got the amazing color on the coil. He's got, I don't know how he does these drip shots, but he's a pro at it. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. With the complemented with that furry white cotton in there. Just absolutely amazing, man. Just unbelievable. Um, Yui also has, I believe it's called Extreme Macro, is his other page. This is a bug. He takes a lot of pictures of insects with this with his macro lens. They're fucking amazing. It's all kinds of stuff like this that is just like unbelievable close-ups. I really enjoy it. Pitchfork, again, everything is absolutely perfect. He does the double fuse in between here, then he with the skip here, taking it up a notch. Perfect. Here's that groove fuse, dual groove fused. Look at that. I would assume it's 3642, but I don't know for sure. I mean, for God's sakes, it could be 3842. Meaning that the original staple is in 40 or is in 38, and then the groove is in 42, but it could be 44. I'm not 100% positive. I don't know if he has it. When you get to Mindforge's level, you don't really have to put your stats in your picks anymore. Um, a lot of people still do, but look at that, absolutely perfect all the way through. Every single groove is fused. I love that build. Oh, look at this. 4 pieces, clapped end of ribbon on either side. 3 pieces in the middle, skip fused all the way through. Absolutely beautiful, man. Let's take the helicopter view of it, the overtop view. I mean, it's perfect. There's absolutely perfect. Colored the helix up. Look at the grain in the metal. Another macro Monday here. Look at the grain in the metal. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful color. Mixed up the alloys a little bit there to give a little separation in the color. Here we go. All right. I've got to stop myself and do a build. And then, so tomorrow, let's bring this back. Let's look at just a couple more. This is the Defiant Designs TS. This is the silver package. Look how beautiful a picture that is. Silver conversion kit. Wow. It's beautiful, man. Four-core stagger fuse Clapton. The Savior MTL RTA. Be a nice little vape in there. All right. Minimize that. Let's go back. So there you go. That's that, my friends, is MindForge. Muted. It wasn't muted, was it? No, it wasn't. No, okay, good. Thank you, Josh. That scared me. I was like, was I muted that whole time? I would have been pissed. Oh, I would have been so pissed. Because I couldn't see my thing. All right, guys, so now what we're gonna do. Thank you, MindForge. I'm gonna so tomorrow I'm gonna continue the feature. We'll start where we left off, and I'll do another 20 minutes, and then we'll see how far we get, and then maybe a little bit more on Wednesday. I don't believe I have any products on Wednesday to look at. I'm going to save the Golem until next week. Now, what I do have is I have a 27 gauge decor. So, for your viewing pleasure, I'm going to do a 27 gauge alien real quick. We'll finish that up, and then that will be your Vape at 5 for today. This absolutely, I could sit and look at that page all, and I have. I've gone through every one of your picks, dude. Every one, twice. I've gone through every one of your picks twice. Like I first started building, I found you on YouTube. Here I am, just like talking to you, like it's just me and him. Before I first found you on YouTube, I went to your IG page and I was like went through and I looked at everything, and it was really inspirational, man. I was like, I want to be like that one day. Well, some people can be that good and some people can. I unfortunately can never be that good. I'm just not that good. But yeah, and then the other day I went through it again last week, every picture. Yeah, just went through and picked them all out just because I wanted to have a little bit on, a reference before today. But yeah, I absolutely love your page, man. It's fucking unbelievable. All right, so let me get 20. We're gonna do 27 gauge Nichrome 90. You know it. I'm taking it up a notch. I'm gonna start vaping a little differently. I think I'm gonna start doing. I've got some single coil RTA coming, and I think I'm gonna start vaping a little bit higher ohms. I made a Canthal build the other day, and I can't get past the taste. I still taste the Canthal, and I can't get past it. I mean, you wear it in though. That's the thing with Canthal. When you can wear it in where it doesn't taste as bad, or starts to go away after about an hour or two. But the beginning of it, you can really, really taste a metallic taste. So it was a little put offish by it, and the coil I built was like 0.6, so I was doing like a nice low wattage, kind of warm vape. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to try it again. I think I'm gonna change it up a little bit though, and not go all Canthal. Maybe wrap it in nichrome or stainless to give it a little bit contrast a little bit. But yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, when you're so used to vaping at like, lower ohms, and Nichrome 90, stainless, Nichrome 80. When you switch over to Canthal, it's a little different. I mean, it's a lot different. It's a lot different. It's a different vape. You're used to that punchy, spitty, hot vape, and then you take it down. It's different. It's something you have to get used to. But I really, really want to start trying to do more single coil RDAs. And change my vaping style a little bit. I've noticed that, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed this before, but I've noticed that. Add MindForge juice to Friday's giveaway. Okay. Oh, did you? Will I get the package this week? Or are you just going to send it out? Contact me on IG and let me know. Let me know how you want to do it. Let me know how you want to do it, Jane. So I've noticed I'm getting this like tinge in the back of my throat and it makes me cough terribly, and I can't itch it. And I think it's just because I'm roasting. Like I vape at such a high wattage or high voltage when I'm on my mechs and low ohms that I'm like pounding my throat or something, man. I think I'll try that. I will. I'll try that. What I had done, I just did a 28 gauge Canthal. No, 29 gauge Canthal fused Clapton. And I wrapped it in 40 gauge Canthal. And it ohmed out to 0.6. I did like a 7 wrap, I believe. Ohmed out to like 0.6. And it just wasn't good. And it broke in. It's vaping pretty decent now. But when I first had it, I cleaned it up and washed everything, and I had it in one of my favorite atomizers. I put it in my OADI version 1, which is one of my favorite atomizers. If you've never used an OADI, it's really a beautiful flavor RDA. Very, very tight draw, and just a really, really nice RDA. I really like it. And yeah, I didn't get any good flavor off of it. I was like, this is bullshit. So I worked it in a little bit, and I actually re-wicked it. I'd wicked it really, really, really tight. So I actually re-wicked it, and then I moved the coil around because the air intake on the OADI is extremely, it's tight, but it's also like very tight where the airflow comes in right on top of the coil. And so I moved my coil around a little bit, and I was able to get better flavor from it. But I think I am gonna try maybe wrap it in stainless steel next time. So 27 gauge nichrome 90. Going to wrap this up, and I believe that decor is nichrome 80. So this is going to be a tasty little build. I love 27 gauge aliens. If you're going to do 3-core aliens, I'm telling you right now, you want to use 27 gauge. It is, my opinion, it's the best. It is the best vape, whether it's nichrome 90, nichrome 80, whatever. 27 gauge, 2736 aliens are my round wires. And I did that for a long time. I vaped 2736 aliens for a long, long, long time. Then I vaped interlocks for a while, and now I vape square wire, but I got good teeth, Yui. I always bite it. I'm a hillbilly. That's one thing about hillbillies, dude. We bite everything. I think I told you guys that. I fucking bite. I'll bite somebody in a fucking second. 26 Canthal, 26. So I have the the RTA I have coming, the GT4 is the deck on it is fairly big. It's a single coil, but it allows you for larger ID coils. So I am going to put a 3mm in it, and I may do 26. I have 26 gauge Canthal. I have every gauge Canthal, now I think about it. I don't think I have 42 gauge of Canthal. I don't know if they even sell that, but I have 40 gauge down. I don't know if I have 38. No, I do have 38. I don't have 36. That's when I may have 36. Like, I don't know. Hey, Matt, what's up, man? Hey, JC, what's up, buddy? Power consumption 28. And that's the thing. Like, with the 21700 battery, I'm not so much worried about how much juice I'm putting out on my coils anymore. I know that sounds weird, but I'm really not, because my battery lasts forever. I can run my mech. I can run a 21700 mech for fucking 2 days without changing batteries. 2 days, and that's amazing to me. I would barely get a day out of an 18650. Hell, I mean, sometimes I'd change it 3 times in 18650. 2 days out of one fucking one battery is amazing to me. That's the thing about these batteries. One thing you should learn is that you want to run your batteries all the way down as low as possible before you start to recharge them. And that's just anything. You don't want to charge them when they're like halfway. You know what I mean? You want to keep them. So with using mechs, a lot of times, you're not getting that punch. So you change it. I try to run mine down all the way. At least, not all the way, of course, but, a considerable amount. Your batteries will last a lot freaking longer. And I typically get, I rotate all my batteries. I go in order. I number all my batteries as you should, and I go in order, and I just stay in that order every time. If I have 10 batteries, I have 1 through 10. I use them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've gotten like 8 months off a set of batteries, off of 10 batteries. Perfect. And only reason I changed them is because I just looked at the usage hours, trying to think, and the usage hours were getting close, and so I changed them. But you could go a year if you're smart with your batteries. You can go a year on the same sets of batteries. After that, you're kind of pushing it. I probably would recommend not going longer than that. And that's on 18650s, and I kind of treat my 21700s the same way. I don't know if Mooch has that information. I'm sure he does, probably somewhere. how long to use a battery for, how many working hours you should put on a battery. I've never seen it. I just go off of what it says on the vendor site. And those are typically pretty low, but I just try to stay with them. Especially now, you can get 30 Ts now for 11 bucks. So why not? You know what I mean? Why not go and buy some more? All right, pull this all the way down. Cut this remainder off. All right. Hey, Eric, how you doing, man? Chessie, what's up, hon? Yeah, you run lower build, you have to change your battery, and that's what I was saying, Chessie. If you at 21700, you can get away with it for longer with that battery. 18650, you can't. But the thing with a single coil, though, you know, that's a great thing about a single coil build is you can run a battery forever. I had my batteries in. I was using my Rage Squonk, and I had the same batteries in it for 3 days with heavy usage because I was running a single coil on it. You know, vaping at like 35 watts, 40 watts, maybe between 30, like 38, right between the two there. And I got 3 days off the same batteries. And when I took them off, they weren't completely done when I took them off anyway. I just changed them because I was getting ready to leave for the day. And I wanted to make sure I had battery that day. It was close, but it wasn't like fully down. Like when you put it on and there's no green lights on your charger, it had one green light left, so I could have ran it probably another 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, Matt, I've been down there. I've been down there for so long. I mean, for probably over a year now, I've been down under 0.1, and especially with the 30 Ts, like I would never recommend doing that, but I've been down under, way down under 0.1 with 30 Ts. Yeah, Church, I'm telling you, Church, do you have 30 Ts? I sent you a set of another set of Nichrome 90s, and I don't know what they ohm out to, but it's listed. They're over zero point 0.1, maybe. I sent you a pair last week. Uh, that first generation Rage, I don't know. I got the second generation, thank God. But I've heard some pretty different things about it. But I heard they had great customer service though, so I don't know. I haven't had any problems with mine. I talked to Ray, and Ray told me to do Raymo, and he told me to do the firmware upgrade immediately upon receiving it, and I did, and I haven't had any problems with it. I'm pretty excited. Tomorrow, I'm getting one of the SXY or SXK boxers, which is basically a boxer, but it's the clone version. It's supposed to be an unbelievable clone of the device because the boxers are like $300. I ain't paying $300 for a fucking boxer. Not paying that. But the clone was only 50, so I got that. Which there's no shame in my game. I can't pay. You know, I'd rather spend money on drippers and RTAs than I do on devices. Even though this was more expensive, I just really like it. I love that they made it the shape of it. I just loved it. That's why I got it. But I mean, I'd rather spend money on RTAs and RDAs. I'd rather spend over 100 on those things that like because that's where you're getting your flavor and everything from. I can get power to this thing all kinds of different ways. You know what I mean? Now, granted, some mods, you know, if you're getting like I don't know, JD Tech, or you're getting like a Bullet Box, like yeah, those are showcase mods. Like those are really fucking nice. Or Dichotti or whatever. Those are showcase mods. But I mean, you know, ultimately they're doing the same exact thing. If you're not using temperature control, it's doing the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? It's just shooting power up to it. You know, but they are nice. I mean, it is nice to have one for around the house. That's for damn sure. No, they don't clone the DNA chip. That's a great question, Clutch. Clutch, that's a great question because I thought the same thing. No, it's proprietary. It's their proprietary board, but it's not DNA. No, it's actually pretty good. I've heard it's good. I mean, I've heard people say it's decent. I had a couple people on a couple sites I went to. They said they really liked it. So that's why I got it. All right. Move this back here. This can be right in my face. That's fantastic. That's not straight. That's straight. All right. Put this on here. All right, just a 27 gauge alien. I'm going to run through this real quick. This will be given away on Wednesday with coils or coils, a single coil or a coil set from Mindforge. I have to look at what I have and make sure, but you will get something from Yui. Turn this down a little bit, get this all straightened out. I changed around my camera, so now it's like right in my face. Let me get this up here so you guys can see how funny this is. Look how it's right in my face. Hello! That's fucking awful. It's like right in my fucking face. Terrible. Oh, you're welcome, Dustin. I hope you enjoy him, dude. Hope you enjoy him, brother. If you don't, if something you don't like about him, let me know. And the next time you win, I'll try to give you, what you like. Always happy to, if I have it, I will send it out. Like if you like different metal or different ohm, whatever it is, just let me know. I mean, the ones I make during the week, typically I just give those out. But if there's something that you really want to try, then let me know. I'll send it to you. All right, let's let this catch up. There we go. All right, looking good so far. Move that down just a touch. Move that down. Let's speed her up a bit. What do you say? A bit more straight. There we go. And let's try to focus that in just a bit. Well, that's pretty good. All right, rolling it on down here. This is stainless steel. This isn't nichrome. I can tell by the way it looks. This is not nichrome. It's stainless. I did this. This is the decor I did. Gosh, back when I did the swivel test, when I did those two 27 gauges on the swivel test, I used one of them and I kept the other one. This is the other decor that I kept, and it was I can't remember, but it certainly looks like stainless. Okay. Move those down. All right, let's have a vape. I saw a review today for an RDA a single coil RDA you guys got to check out. Jay did it on the Eden RDA. I think, honestly, after looking at it, I think it's the best single coil build deck I've ever seen. To me, it is so appealing the way it looks. And the way the airflow comes in on it, it is just absolutely brilliant. And that's not to take away from anybody else's RDA at all. I'm just saying that the way, for me, the way it looked was one of the coolest looking single coil RDAs I've ever seen. I just absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant. All right, we're just walking this down the wire here. Oh, no, Jason. I think the profile looks neat, man. The profile's a very, I think it's a really neat concept. Looks fantastic. Oh, no, I think mesh has certainly got its place in vaping. I would never hate on a mesh tank or a mesh RDA. It's what everybody prefers. I don't typically use them because I make my own coils, and it just wouldn't make sense for me to buy one. Because then I'd have to buy mesh and, use it in that way. But I've heard it's a fantastic vape. And somebody, if somebody gave me one or something, I would certainly vape it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with mesh. All right, I've got more than enough. I'm just going to go ahead and finish out the decor, though. You spend so much time making 4 cores, that when you do a 3 cores, it really really helps you, with your 3 cores. It seems like it's so much easier. And I think that this swivel system has really taken it up a notch for me too. Okay, I'm pretty much done. Let's go ahead and cut it. Pick that back up. Go back up to the main here. All right. Hey, Argy, how you doing, man? All right, let's cut this off right here. Cut this here. Take this off. All right. No, you can still get the Goon 1.5. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can get them all. You can still get the OG Goon. They're not clones. They got serial numbers. Yeah. Hell, I bought a OG Goon like probably 6 months ago. It's got a serial number. But you can tell the clone's pretty easy. But the version 2, I think the version 2, in my opinion, I think it's going to be a fantastic RDA if you like goons. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's sticking with the traditional post style. But if you're a builder, then that Goon 2, version 2, is going to be a must-have. Because that deck is going to be fucking gorgeous. That deck is going to be fucking gorgeous, man. And the shots you're going to get from it are going to be fucking gorgeous. they're going to be, I mean, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful, picturesque RDA. And I think that's what they went for because just from what I've heard and seen, it looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Got to win it, DB. Got to win it, bro. Same bill. I'm rocking a 4-core or 3-core 26 or 3-core 0.4 square wire in mine, but I can send you some if you want. Hey JTH, how you doing, man? Good to see you. So this stick I will turn into, well, fuck, I'll just do it now. What the hell? Let's just get this out of here. All right, close this up. I need to get another vise that I just used for what I'm gonna do, and I've been thinking about this. I'm gonna change around my whole studio, the whole build area thing, where it's more clean, more neat. Maybe showcase a little bit of my, because I have all my vaping stuff is like everywhere. So all these boxes over here, it's all boxes over there, and like I don't have like it like showcased like I should. I have a lot of nice stuff, you know. So I think I'm gonna do that too. Be more traditional, you know. If you ever watch any of the guys on YouTube, they all have their stuff showcased. So I think I'm gonna have a little showcase thing, maybe. I don't know, but add a little bit more flavor to it. So these are Nichrome 90 stainless steel, 3-core aliens. I think I'm gonna do them with 6 wrap. Get them up over 1. You can take a wrap out of them. I should probably show you guys that one day. If people don't know how to take wraps out of coils, I can show you. I'll do it one day. You just pull it, and yeah, it's pretty easy. Here. All right, let me grab my hemostats and my jig. And we'll do a nice 6 wrap. These turned out really nice. Really nice. They're perfect. DB, I don't sell coils, bro. I'll trade with you if you have something to trade, but I don't sell. I don't have an FDA number or any of that stuff to be able to sell the proper tax stuff to be able to sell anything. So I can't. And I don't want to get in trouble. I probably wouldn't get in trouble. I doubt I would, but too fucking old. I ain't paying no fucking fines. I've already paid fines to the IRS. It fucking sucks. It sucks, man. IRS is a dick. But I'll trade with you. If you got something you want to trade that I'd be interested in, then we could work something out. But I won't sell them. You can win them. If you win. All right, 6 wrap. 5, 6. All right. God, this Nichrome 90 is so soft. It's hilarious how soft it is. You can basically like blow on it and it'll fucking bend. God, there's some pretty nice, pretty good looking coils there. Bring that down, let y'all look at them. There they are. Nice set. 6 wrap, 27 gauge, 3-core, Nichrome 90. All right, hit me up on IG, DB. No problem, brother. No problem. All right, put these KCs up. They fit, yep. All right, so those will be given away on Wednesday. Now, on Wednesday, you have the chance to win a set of my coils and coils, or coil, from Mr. Mindforge. So, to enter, you know what you have to do. You have to go to today's episode after it's done and put in a number between 1 and 100. To win a set of coils from Yui this week, you have to go to Mindforge's page and repost with the hashtag BlackCatFam. It also sounds like you're going to get some Shytots Eliquid with it as well. I will work those details out and let you know tomorrow. Tonight on the YouTubes, you have Vaping with the Omies on, I believe, at 8 o'clock or 9, can't fully remember. And I believe Fresh from the Kitchen is on tonight at 9 o'clock. So be on the lookout for that. It has been an unbelievable day to do this. Don't put numbers in yet, Frank. Stop. Stop, Frank. I didn't see you, Frank. How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. No, Frank. I win. Church so wants to kick you out right now. So Church just wants to put you in timeout. Church has got my back. Anyway, okay, so to the winners last Saturday, you all should be getting stuff today and tomorrow. It all went out Saturday. OMG, your stuff went out. We can figure out what you owe me in shipping. It's like half. I think it's 4. So basically, from here to the UK, anything you send, if it's not a letter, they got to charge you more because they can't put it. I asked the lady because it was a real small package, and I'm like, well, why can't you just send that as a letter? And she said you can't. If it's anything bigger than actual paper, they can't put it through the machine. So you have to hand do it or something. I guess she said. You don't make Frank a mod. I know, right? Remove your name. I was working, sir. Hey, John, how you doing, man? Joey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Clayton, what's going on? Yeah, so so they have to charge me $14. It's $14, but we can split it. So I'll give you my PayPal, $77. But I don't want to. I know you already asked. You already asked me if you could pay. So, but I don't want you to pay me until you get it, and then make sure you get it, and there's no problem or anything, or it doesn't get fucking lost. You know what I mean? I hate that. I hate dealing with money. I hate dealing with money. I do. I fucking hate it. Because there's, things always go wrong, and I just don't like that at all. Like anything with DroptheShame, I was like, I don't want to deal with money at all. At all. I don't want to be involved in it. I'm staying the fuck out of it completely. Don't like that shit. All right, guys. Fun, fantastic day. Tomorrow on the Vape at 5, we will be refeaturing MindForge for another 20, 30 minutes, probably 20 minutes. I'll do another build, and we'll set up for the giveaway on Wednesday. You never know when random giveaways will be, so you better show up. I will see you tonight in chats, and I will see you tomorrow on the Vape at 5. If you're in recovery, stay strong, and I promise I will too. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.